of his unyielding commitment to safeguarding country's security, unity and stability as he felicitates with Nigerians on Christmas. The Chief of Air Staff assures Air Force will not retreat until complete normalcy is restored to Northeast and other affected communities across Nigeria. Federal government urges news media to always verify information before publishing on social media, says Chief of Staff Bajabiamila, not replaced by Mori Okunola. Hello, Merry Christmas, and thank you for joining us. This is the news at 11 on NT News 24. I am Charles Alpha. President Bola Tinubu has felicitated with Nigerians as they join others across the globe to mark this year's Christmas. In a message, the president wishes the love of Christ and his message of grace, hope, peace, and goodwill to humanity abide all Nigerians. Beyond the celebration and festivities of this season, President Tinubu thanks God for the opportunity to serve as the leader of the country and pray for peace in land, especially among individuals of different religious beliefs. He says he remains committed to doing everything within his power to enshrine religious freedom in Nigeria and to protect all people of different faith from violence. The president also says he has continually reassured Nigerians of his unyielding commitment to safeguarding the security, unity, and stability of the nation since assuming office in 2023. That commitment, he says, remains steadfast under God and the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. All Nigerians have the right to live, worship, and pursue their aspirations in safety and dignity. Meanwhile, President of the Senate, Godswill Akpabio, has also congratulated Nigerians on the occasion of Christmas, urging them to promote peace, love, and unity. In his Christmas message, Akpabio emphasized the importance of spreading love, kindness, and generosity at Yuletide. He also encouraged Nigerians to remember those in need and offer a helping hand. The Senate President noted that Jesus Christ exemplified peace, love, and generosity, and his birthday should be an occasion for joy and merriment. In the same vein, the Speaker of the House of Representatives, Tajuddin Abbas Lawal, has urged Nigerians to use the occasion of Christmas to offer prayers for a new dawn in Nigeria, saying the nation needs divine intervention on its social, economic, political, and security issues. The Speaker, in a Christmas message issued through his special advisor on media and publicity, Musa Krishi, also calls for a national rebirth, collectively achieved by Christians, Muslims, and adherents of other religions, noting that the birth and the life of Jesus Christ signify humility, holiness, and worship. Also, the Deputy Speaker of the House of Representatives, Benjamin Kalu, urges Christians and indeed all Nigerians to show love to the needy and emulate the life of Jesus Christ. And still, in the spirit of Christmas, the Minister of Information and National Orientation, Mohammed Idris, in his Christmas message says patience and resilience of Nigerians will not be taken for granted by the government, and neither will the sweat and toil of Nigerians go in vain, as President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, he said, maintain focus on building a safer, stronger, and more prosperous Nigeria for all. As the nation celebrates, he called on Nigerians to remember those facing difficulties and pray for families affected by the acts of terror and have a special place in their hearts. Also, security personnel who continues to defend the land, life, prosperity from all forms of threats. And the Nigerian First Lady, Oluremi Tinubu, has reminded Nigerians to demonstrate love, kindness, compassion, and other values that unite as they celebrate the birth of Jesus Christ during this Yuletide period. She made the call in her Christmas message titled Hope Beyond the Season, urging Nigerians to count their blessings and extend a helping hand to those who need it most. While thanking God for his faithfulness, the First Lady prayed for peace in the country, as well as for the safety of Christmas, Muslims, and those of other faith. And Minister of Foreign Affairs, Yusuf Tugar, has extended warm Christmas felicitations to Christians in Nigeria and abroad, using the occasion to reaffirm government's commitment to religious harmony and social cohesion. The Foreign Affairs Minister, the Foreign Affairs Minister's Christmas message described the season as a time of reflection and renewal, underscoring values that resonate deeply with Nigeria's diverse religious and cultural heritage. Yusuf Tugal assured that Nigeria will continue to strengthen its institutions to protect all religious adherents, ensure social cohesion, and promote harmonious coexistence across the country, as he wished Christians at home and in diaspora a peaceful Christmas and prosperous New Year. And this is the news at 11. We'll take a break. Please stay with us.
The power of precision, engineered to perfection. Every component is crafted with care, and each design is meticulously tested. From concept to creation, our engineers push the boundaries of technology, seamlessly blending performance and sustainability with a deep commitment to African ingenuity. Introducing the CNG Boss, a remarkable achievement in engineering designed to operate on compressed natural gas, a cleaner and more sustainable fuel alternative. At Innocent Vehicles, we proudly lead the way in creating greener mobility across Africa. And it doesn't stop there. From SUVs to sedans, spacious buses to electric cars, Innocent offers a wide range of models designed to meet every need. Innocent Vehicle, the pride of African roads.
Baffy Furniture's legendary final sale of the year is here. This festive season, enjoy extra savings on luxury and comfortable sofa sets, modern and functional dining sets, sophisticated and smart bed sets, and our royal collections, classy, premium, and truly exclusive. Shop 10 million naira and receive a complimentary Daisy tea set. Spend 15 million and take home a 65-inch smart TV. Go higher at 20 million and experience unmatched comfort with our exclusive massage chair. Visit our showrooms in Abuja, Lagos, Kano, and Enugu, or shop online. It's big, it's bold, it's unforgettable. It's Baffy Furniture's legendary final sale of the year.
This is NTA News 24.
Thank you for staying with us. The attention of the presidency has been drawn to a viral falsehood circulating on social media suggesting that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has replaced his chief of staff, Femi Gbajabiamila, with his principal private secretary, Hakeem Mori Okunola. In a release by the special advisor to the president on information and strategy, the chief of staff, Femi Gbajabiamila, remains in his position, and the principal private secretary, Hakeem Mori Okunola, likewise remains in his role and advised Nigerians to disregard it entirely, while advising news media to always verify information before publishing on social media. The release notes that the viral claim is a fabrication of mischievous purveyors of fake news whose role is to create disharmony within the government. And still in the spirit of Christmas, the Senior Special Assistant to President Bola Ahmed Tinubu on humanitarian and property reduction, Bulus Yakubu, has provided food items to the physically challenged persons at their secretariat in Yola. And our correspondent, Mary Adamu George, reports.
Celebration that she come to show us her happiness with us for celebration of Christmas in Adamawa State.
From the president himself. So we thank him so much because we are so happy knowing that we have what to eat and rejoice in this season of Christmas.
Everybody you see in this house, he's smiling.
The Senior Special Assistant to President Bola Ahmed Tinubu on humanitarian and poverty reduction, Dilo Bulus Yakubu, said Christmas is all about sharing love and extending hands of assistance to the vulnerable ones in the society who are often neglected in festive periods. She called on them to pray and support President Bola Tinubu to enable him to continue to develop the country.
And to celebrate Christmas with persons living with disability, and it's one of the mandates of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu.
She provided the physically challenged with foodstuff and cash gift in Yola. Mary Adamu George, NTA News.
The Chief of Air Staff, Air Marshal Sunday Calvin Aneke, says the Air Force will not retreat, not surrender until complete normalcy is restored to the northeast and other trouble-affected communities across Nigeria. Abubakar Musa reports that the Chief of Air Staff stated this in a message to a Christmas luncheon with troops on the front line held at the Air Component Operation Hadin Kai NAF Base headquarters in Maiduguri.
The Nigerian Air Force had over the years been organizing such luncheon for troops on the front line during religious festivals like Christmas towards boosting their morale to perform optimally within the theater. This year is not different as the soldiers converged to be part of the historic event, listening attentively to the Chief of Air Staff Christmas message, especially the need to utilize every opportunity provided by the Air Force to deal with enemies of peace.
Your country sees your commitments and sees your sacrifices. Your service, the Nigerian Air Force, the entire armed forces of Nigeria appreciates you.
Governor Babagana Umar Zulum, represented by Borno State Head of Service, while acknowledging the Air Force for its sustained commitment in restoring peace to the Northeast region and other parts of the country, assured to consolidate on prevailing collaboration.
The Nigerian Air Force has remained at the forefront of our counter-terrorism and counter-insurgency operations.
Though an occasion set aside to wine and dine, a combat display by Special Forces of the Nigerian Air Force was indeed a performance to behold, indicating their combat readiness against any adversary. In Maiduguri, Abubakar Musa, NTA News.
Again, while most cities are wrapped in the warm glow of Christmas celebration, in Abuja, a different kind of light flickers in hospitals, emergency rooms as patients seek urgent care during the festive season. Our correspondent Sheikh Mohammed Dati reports that hospitals visited attended to cases of food poisoning, diabetes complications and hypertension over the Yuletide period.
Visits to some of the hospitals indicates that medical, surgical and accident emergencies were received. At the accident and emergency unit visited, music of the season is replaced by the rhythmic beam of urgent footsteps of medical teams attending to patients.
Diabetic ketoacidosis, painful crisis in sickle cell, things like that, we attend to them and get them resolved. Patient is doing fine, maybe same day or a day later or 36 hours, we discharge them.
Common cases we see is food poisoning, where people eat and they eat infected food and they rush them here, they are stooling, they are vomiting, they are passing watery stool and all that. So when they come, we resuscitate them, we give them IV fluids, we give them medications for them to get better.
Investigation reveals that there were no much admissions, being it a public holiday, but emergency cases are attended to and discharged.
Taking things like ginger and garlic, juices or spinach, banana, smoothies that could help with hypertension. Adjusting your diet if you're already a diabetic so as to help the medicines work better.
If you are above 40, years of age, avoid red meat. Alcohol and smoking should be done in moderation. If you are someone that has had a stroke, avoid smoking, avoid alcohol.
The medical expert advises the general public to be cautious of what they eat and drink and adjust diet to avoid certain issues that may lead to medical attention. In Abuja, Sheikh Muhammad Datti, NTA News.
I wish them quick recovery now in a bid to reduce crashes on the Zaria Gusau Road. The Zamfara State Command of the Federal Road Safety Corps has deployed a surveillance vehicle to Damba community. The command's corps commander Aliyu Marji, while addressing the community, says the vehicle is intended to reduce traffic violation and enhance safety on the busy route. A correspondent Haliru Muhammad reports. All right, we'll bring you that report as soon as it's ready. Meanwhile, the atmosphere in Nigeria's capital city tells a slightly different story this Christmas. And away from the usual rush, traffic congestion, and bustling commercial activities that define Abuja's daily life, the city appears unusually calm. And Thomas Bethere takes a look at the mood of the city and how residents are spending the Christmas season.
Unlike the usual weekday hustle that sees thousands of residents commuting in and out of the city center, Abuja this season presents a picture of calm and quiet. Major roads that are often gridlocked now experience empty roads with few cars. Francis Okeke, a resident of Abuja from the eastern part of the country, describes the atmosphere as peaceful and refreshing.
The city center is peaceful, calm, and then the road is flowing.
Similarly, Salami Odiete, originally from the southwest and married to a South-South indigene, shares the same sentiments. According to her, the season has transformed the usually busy capital into a relaxed and welcoming space.
It's generally peaceful, unlike what we used to have. Everybody's tense. This Christmas season is bringing everybody's tension down, and it's a good time for families bonding together and a joyful season.
Across the city, recreational centers, parks, and family realization spots appear to be the major hubs of activities as residents choose leisure over labor.
So I came here because I feel like to make my family feel happy. I feel like seeing my family enjoying with other families. And I believe that a place like this, you can have more fun.
As celebrations continue, Abuja wears a calmer face, one that reflects peace, unity, and togetherness. Beyond the glitter and festivities, the season offers residents a rare pause from the pressures of daily life. In Abuja, Thomas Ogbetere, NTA News.
Now, in a bid to reduce crashes on the Zaria Gusau Road, all right, the story will be brought to you again as soon as it is ready. But let's quickly remind you some of our top stories. President Tinubu reassures Nigerians of his unyielding commitment to safeguarding country security, unity, and stability as he felicitates with Nigerians on Christmas. Chief of Air Staff assures Air Force will not retreat until complete normalcy is restored to Northeast and other affected communities across Nigeria. And federal government urges news media to always verify information before publishing on social media, says Chief of Staff Bajabiamila, not replaced by Muri Okunola.
NTA News 24.
President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has congratulated the former national chairman of the All Progressives Congress, APC, Abdullahi Umar Ganduje, on his 76th birthday. President Tinubu, in a statement by his special advisor on media and publicity, Bayo Onanuga, describes Ganduje as an astute politician and accomplished administrator who served the country in various positions over the last 50 years. The president says he will forever appreciate Gandhiji's friendship and close collaboration at different times and his services to the ruling party, who he is now the chairman of the Federal Airport Authority of Nigeria. And that concludes the news. Many thanks for watching. I am Charles Alpha.